Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine.
Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, spiritual guide, teacher, and healer. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. All we have is the now. So whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest soul's vibration. Energy is fluid. That means this is energy that you could have already worked through, energy that you're working through in this moment in time, or energy that you may encounter in the up and coming and near future. Gender is neutral. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So with that being said, beautiful souls, get in where you fit in and take what resonates and leave what does not. So this is a general collective energy read for the soul sign of Sagittarius. I do set the intention that there may be something in this reading for you. However, it is general and it is for the collective soul sign of Sagittarius and is not an independent individual reading. However, like I said, take what resonates and leave what does not. This is all about that full moon lunar eclipse energy in Libra. Sorry about that. And so we're going to talk a little bit about the astrological energies before we jump into the message. But this particular card, full moon in Libra, says a win-win outcome is forecasted. So that eclipse energy is helping to bring in a lot of positivity and a lot of change. So let's talk about the astrological energies. Excuse me. Before we get started, now these are your channeled intuitive astrological messages based on the full moon in Libra that is going to be coming in on March the 25th, 2024. All being born to the energy of 18, all being born to the energy vibration of 9, and it is coming in at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. So Libra is all about tension between opposing forces and needing to bring balance, peace, and internal harmony between your masculine and your feminine energy. Externally, between relationship with lovers, family, friends, community, job, society, government, and the most important relationship of all, relationship with God, the divine universe, whatever you consider your higher source to be. It's all about restoring harmony, peace, and balance in your life. And it talks about an energy of the 18. Past life energy is the energy that is coming up for the present energy. The energy of 18 is moon energy, which can talk about things that are hidden and unknown energies, things that you not yet see. But moon energy is also dreams, and so doing some guided meditation and doing guided imagery work, doing some what's the word that I'm looking for? Visualization. Doing some visualization work will be very key for you right now. It'll help to bring your manifestation into fruition a lot faster, and also tapping into the emotions of what it is that you want to manifest. Feeling it as if though it already exists is going to be key for you as well. Now, the moon energy vibration is all about facing your personal fears. So whatever fears have been holding you back from your accomplishments, your dreams, your goals, your movements forward, is all about facing those fears at this time so that you can bring your desires into fruition. It's also opening up to divine love. Venus is the ruler of Libra, and it talks about the divine love and the love energy. We manifest through the energy of love, that vibration of love, love for self and love for others, love for humanity. It also focuses with that Venus energy on money, creating and creativity, and also the energy of karma. So what I was getting was what's done in the dark comes to the light. That's that eclipse energy. It's the darkness. What's done in the dark comes to the light, and it brings up revelations. Things are coming to the surface, and it can also bring up some very deep emotions at this time as well. The eclipse energy brings in transformation and change, personally, globally, as well as collectively. So it's resolution of conflicts, and it's in a trine energy with Pluto, and that trine energy, Pluto talks about generational changes. So there's this energy of a renewal and rebirth, and that renewal and rebirth is happening on multiple levels. I got a galactic reboot, a reboot of systems and structures, government, banking, schooling systems, as well as caste systems. And caste systems are the energy of social hierarchy and structures that have been passed down through generations. So the vision and the insight, having vision and insight and clarity and understanding of what can take place is going to be very key for you. And what I kept hearing was the first will become last and the last will become first. And then the other thing that I kept hearing as well was wealth transfer. And then I also kept hearing identity shift. So now is an opportune time for all of those things to take place and really creating a huge identity shift. We're all rebooting, we're all elevating collectively, globally, galactically at this time. Things are transforming and changing, and it's all for our highest vibrational good. The opposing energies that are going on is the opposing Chiron energy, which is the wounded healer. It's reflecting on past atrocities. Crimes against humanity are coming up with that Pluto energy, and also relationships with the Libra energy. Childhood and inner child wounds, past relationship wounds. This is an opportunity to rewrite past wrongs and also to heal past karma. So the opposing Mercury energy as well is bringing up truth for freedom. It's bringing up releasing you from oppression, and it's also bringing up an energy of personal self-expression. So we're in the pre-shadow period of Mercury retrograde right now, and you know the retrogrades oftentimes brings up things from the past. And so April the 1st through the 24th is the retrograde period. We're in the pre-shadow period of that right now, and it's going to be in the sign of Aries. So the house of the Aries is the house of self. It's the head, mind, and thoughts, which is also very Mercurial energy as well. What you think about, you bring about is pronounced in key here. The house of early childhood and juvenile influences. So it's talking about your earlier childhood nurturing, your early childhood development, and it is also a part of what makes you who you are, your character traits, your personality traits, your life experiences, and what you have gone through that have shaped you into who you are. So all of this may be coming up right now for you to reflect on, for you to transmute, change, and heal anything that needs to be healed at this time. It will be important for you to monitor your thoughts, because thoughts become things, and also to monitor your tongue and your words, what you say to yourself internally, as well as what you say externally. Now is the time for you to be in the energy of responding and not reacting, and to think before you speak is going to be very important for you as well. So when we look at the numerology of what's going on, the 325 to 2024 brings you to the energy of 18. And the 18 energy is what we talked about, the moon energy, which talks about fears, things that are hidden, things that are yet seen, but it also talks about past life energy. And so we constantly keep getting reincarnated so that we can resolve past karma, past issues, so that we can learn the soul lessons that are needed to be learned, so that we can elevate back to the divine. And that's the purpose of this thing that we call life school, and what it is that we're meant to do on our own personal journeys. So the one is an energy of awareness. It's bringing awareness and highlighting the things that you need to focus on, work on, transmute, heal, and release so that you can elevate to a higher vibration. And then the 8 energy is the energy of build and destroy. And I always use the analogy of home renovating. When you're renovating your kitchen, you got to tear out the old cabinets and countertops and tear up the old floors so that you can put down things anew. So there's a sense of destruction that happens first. Things need to be torn down in order for things to be rebuilt anew. And that's the energy vibration of the 8. What needs to be broken down in order for you to rebuild it anew? 8 is also a movement energy, and it talks about forward movement, and it also talks about decisive actions and decision making. It boils down to the vibration of change. What needs to be, what decisive action do you need to take in order to bring about the change that you desire? All being born to the energy of 9. And 9 talks about be or born. It's the energy of existing as you are or being reborn anew. And we're all going through that identity shift. We're all going through that change where we're being reborn anew, as long as you're not resisting it. So there's that key piece there as well, that you need to kind of go along with the flow, go along with the transformation, and don't try to resist the things that are falling out of your life right now. They're falling out of your life for a specific reason so that you can be reborn anew. So that is very important. It's bringing into fruition and attainment. 9 also symbolizes purpose. So purpose, for me, there's the 3 P's: passion, purpose, prosperity. Whenever you're working or doing the thing that you're passionate about, the thing that you would do for free each and every day because you simply love it. It brings me back to like things like basketball or like skateboarding, right? It's like you love to skateboard, you love to play basketball, so it makes sense that you would get a career if you're good enough to make it in the NBA, or that you would become an ex-gamer because you would ride your skateboard every single day, all day, and not get paid for it. Why not get paid for your talent, skill, and ability? And then that becomes your service, what you provide to the world to help uplift the masses, to help uplift the collective conscious. And that's how you reach your energy of prosperity. So passion, purpose leads to prosperity. 9 is also an energy of humanitarianism. It's when you're stepping in your purpose and living and being in the energy of service. So the 3 energy, the 3 a.m., is an energy of understanding. So you have to go through the wisdom, you have to go through the action to gain the knowledge in order to have the understanding. You can't understand a situation if you've never experienced it. So what knowledge have you gained up until this point about your past experiences, and what are you creating new, rebuilding based on what it is that you've learned from your past experiences? And that's the vibration that we're in with this full moon energy and Libra and this lunar eclipse. So let's see, what are the messages coming in for Sagittarius spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know in reference to this full moon and Libra lunar eclipse energy? What does Sagittarius need to know for their highest vibrational good? What are the messages for Sagittarius for their highest vibrational good? Sagittarius. What are the messages for Sagittarius highest vibrational good? What does Sagittarius need to know for their highest vibrational good? I just heard 3 more shuffles for knowledge, wisdom, and perfect self-expression. So there's something key about your self-expression that's significant for you at this time, Sagittarius. Expressing yourself authentically. And that's also your creative muse. That's what Spirit just said. That's your creative muse. All right, what do we have? We have the moon. facing those fears, not allowing those fears to keep you trapped, facing your fears and overcoming whatever fears that may be blocking you. Just because you don't know what's coming ahead doesn't mean that you have to be afraid of it, right? Because God is always doing and working things out for our greatest and highest good. So I'm really getting this energy of following your intuition, allowing your heart to guide you, move fearlessly forward. Do not let your fears hold you back. When you look at her in this car with these Doberman pinchers, she is kick-ass, right? This is an energy of someone who's fearless and that can move through the shadow realm with no fear. Nothing is blocking her or holding her back. She has her faithful companions there by her side, and she's not worried about moving in the darkness. She's not worried about anything that is unknown, right? Because her intuition guides her. And she also has her spirit team. This is a spirit team back here. This is giving me eclipse energy. And this is her spirit team is back there to guide her as well. Ancestral energy. Moon energy is past life and ancestral energy as well. So it lets you know that you have the support of your ancestors, of your spirit guides, of the universe, and there to guide you. So there's no need to fear. Strength, yeah. Having the courage to overcome, having the courage to move forward, not allowing yourself to be held back in any way, knowing that you have what it takes. This is confidence. This is passion. This is the energy of really being able to move forward towards whatever it is fearlessly. And somebody is moving. I'm getting like fearless warrior energy here. Very, very fearless warrior energy here, and not being held back in any way by anything. You're really stepping into who you are. This is an energy of authenticity as well. It's an energy of confidence. It talks about an energy of regeneration, accomplishment, attainment, courage, and abundance. But it is a movement forward energy. So you starting off the reading with the vibration of the energy of the universe, the 18. And then if this is a 9, you already know what's up. You have the energy of the Prince of Cups, which the Prince of Cups in this deck is the Knight of Cups. So Spirit is really asking you to do what you love. Follow your heart. Allow your heart to guide you. Don't be fearful of what's to come. Whatever is meant for you will not pass you, is how this energy is coming through. So let's see what's at the heart of the matter. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working on something. You're working on something. You're building something. You're creating something. You're very happy about it. You're very enthusiastic about it. Whatever it is, this is also an energy that talks about knowledge. There's some knowledge that you've recently gained, and it's because you're doing the work. 3 of Pentacles is also my take action card. If there's something that you need to do or something that you've been thinking about doing, now is the time for you to take action on it. Move forward with it. Start to put the plan into place. Start to execute your plan and start to pull it together. If you need more information, do your research, but just start is what this energy is saying for me. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, following your heart and your intuition energy is coming through strong here. Your intuition is guiding you towards what actions you need to be taking right now. And you need to allow them actions to guide you. The 3 of Pentacles is also my early development card, and then the Queen of Cups is the energy of the mother. So there could be some energy around influences from the mother here. I'm getting something about your sense of self-worth, about your sense of what you're capable of and able to do. There may be some things that need to be healed here that may be bubbling up to the surface in order for you to transmute and change. And it's really saying that with this 8 energy, you are capable. You are enough. You have what it takes. This is all about allowing your resilience, your confidence, and your courage to shine through. What's grounding this energy? 2 of Cups. Relationships of all kind. It could be relationships with a mother figure. It could be a relationship with a Cancer energy, because 2 of Cups is Cancer, and so is the Queen of Cups is Cancer. So that Cancer energy, that her home energy, that early maternal nurturing energy is coming through. So if there are some things that need to be healed, transmuted, or released in reference to early childhood development with the mother, that is coming through for you at this time, for you to deal with it, release it, and let it go. What are the influences of the past? Six of Swords. You moved away from something that caused you emotional and mental conflict and pain, but you were also intuitively and spiritually guided to do so. So there's a reason why you decided to leave something behind. I'm getting the energy of someone who moved, like left their hometown. Like they decided to completely relocate and move somewhere else for a brand new start. And you may be thinking about that. That may be coming up in your mind, you know, that you took such a big leap or a big change. But it was something that at that time you felt as if though you needed to do it. Or if you're thinking about, should I move? Should I relocate? That may be something that you need to do moving forward in order to get to the space and place that you really truly want to be in your life, to really open up to what's going to emotionally fulfill you, because Queen of Cups is all about fulfilling yourself emotionally. It's nurturing yourself, it's loving yourself, it's healing yourself, it's cleansing yourself, it's releasing yourself from any hardships, heartaches, of any emotional pain. It's also awakening to emotional intelligence, which is all about taking decisive action and being the person that puts together the plan, moving forward with confidence in what it is that you desire to do. And there could be something around work with that Three of Pentacles energy that you're moving confidently towards, and allowing your intuition to help assist you in the process as well. So what's on your mind? Yeah, the Princess of Swords. You've been doing a lot of thinking about this. And this is just you gathering information, gathering knowledge, really thinking about it, reviewing your life experiences, thinking about how you got to the point to where you're at, what obstacles and hardships you had to overcome with that strength energy, how you've overcome your fears because you're fearless, you move courageously and confidently, and now you're ready to pursue your dreams and you're ready to take decisive action on that. So even if people told you you'll never be a singer, or you can never make it in Hollywood, or you won't be a rapper or actor, I'm getting some kind of like musical talent or gift here is what's coming through. It's like you want to move and pursue some kind of creative thing that you do around music, dancing, or some form of arts. And you may have been told in your early development that this is something that you couldn't do. But now you're realizing that you're ready for it. And you're ready to make that change, and you're ready to move in that new direction. You've built up a tremendous amount of confidence. You're seeing things a lot more clear now with that Princess of Swords energy. And what you're seeing is that there's old relationships that were keeping you stuck and stagnant and that were holding you back. And that you know that you need to focus on what it is that you need in order to fulfill yourself. Because we really, truly cannot be fulfilled from others, right? I always say, if you're not good company for yourself, you won't be company for anybody else, right? It's like, if you're not happy within yourself, then you can't find happiness with someone else, especially if you're expecting someone else to make you happy, right? People do that a lot of times in relationships. I'm looking at this Two of Cups energy. It's like, oh, if only I had a man, or if only I had a woman. Like, no, you're supposed to be able to live life, enjoy life, have joy in life, you know, really have fulfillment in life, even without a counterpart. A counterpart is there to enhance your life, not to make your life. You make your life. And how you make your life is moving towards the things that you're passionate about, the things that you love, having creative pursuits, having things that bring you joy and fulfillment, and working on those things, and being unapologetic about pouring into you, working on you. This is somebody who's been working on themselves, working on their emotions, pouring into themselves, doing the things that make them happy, even if it requires them to move away from past things like where they live, their hometown, even family is coming up here. The Three of Pentacles is the original early family development, mother, father, and child, right? And so even if you have to move away from that, If you feel as if though, you're not going to find love in your hometown or in where you're at, that you need to move in a different direction, but you're overcoming your fears at this point in time. That is very clearly with the moon to the look at the spirit just fell the feather just fell over. Spirit is like, yes, we are here. And I was looking at the wings here. You have your spirit team is here to help you. All you have to do is be confident in you, is what Spirit just said. Look at this, 8 of Cups. Leave behind anything that is not causing you, is not giving you the fulfillment and the emotional contentment that you desire. And that's just point blank and period. It don't matter if it's people, places, things, whatever it is, because you're being called to do something that's going to put you on the path to your highest fulfillment. Put you on the path to your passion, purpose, prosperity. And so you're really being asked to move in a new direction and to take decisive action and be unapologetic about the decisions that you make, because you're doing it to fill your own cup. You're doing it to provide your own happiness, but it comes with a little bit of healing, right? Queen of Cups energy is healing energy as well. And this is an energy here. The 8, the 9, and the 10 is Piscean energy. It's very transformative. It's very spiritual. So you could be definitely stepping more on a spiritual path. And that's the energy that you want to pursue. 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. The Page and the Princess of Swords is just all of the earth sign energy. It's Gemini, it's Libra, and it's Aquarius, but specifically the 6 of Swords energy is talking about the energy of Aquarius. So that's travel, moving abroad, connecting with like minds, moving towards a like-minded community, wherever you find that community to be. Sometimes our created family is more family than our family of origin. I just heard Spirit wanted me to say that for somebody. Sometimes the family that we create with extended family is more of the family than the family that we were born with. And that's nothing to be sad about. We're born in the homes that are meant to give us the lessons that we need in order to elevate and to work through the life lessons and the karma that we need to work through in this life cycle, in this incarnation, in order for us to ascend. And this is ascension energy, moving up towards a more higher spiritual perspective. So right now you're being asked to take action. This is Knight of Pentacles energy, Prince of Pentacles energy. You will be on this path, the path towards the journey that you're meant to be on in this incarnation. But you're being asked to take action. 3 of Pentacles, take action. There's some kind of action that needs to be taken. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. But you're being asked to take action. Whatever action is required here, start to move forward. Because this can oftentimes be an energy of hesitation, an energy of stagnancy. But no, when you want to bring your dreams into fruition, this is an energy that's telling me now is the time to start. Take action and start to move now. No matter how long it takes you, slow and steady wins the race. It's not a marathon, It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. As long as you finish. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to get from point A to point B. There is no designated route. Sometimes we take detours because there's other things that we need to learn along the way, and that's perfectly fine. The whole purpose is as long as you get to the destination, and that's back to whence you came, and that's with the divine. It's all about returning back to whence you came. That's the whole purpose of this thing we call life school. To learn the lessons, to release any of the karmic baggage, to become lighter in spirit, and to ascend back to which we came. And that's the whole purpose of this journey. And then there's that faith and trust with the courage energy. Courage energy is really, strength energy is really all about having faith and trust. And so is moon energy. Because it's about things that are unclear, things that are uncertain. It can bring up some form of fears, but you have to have faith. Faith in the divine, faith in yourself, faith in the process. So just take action. Making decisive, this is making decisive actions, which is coming out twice. This Two of Swords energy is talking about the energy of the ability to bring clarity. There's some kind of ability that you have to bring clarity to a situation. You already know why you moved forward, why you left something behind. You don't have to second guess it, is what Spirit said. You don't have to second guess why you left it behind. You already know why you left it behind. Now you just need to continue to move forward. But you need to take decisive action. If you need to put a plan in place, put a plan in place. This is on a second note. I just got this on a second note that came up. This is a message for somebody. Sometimes you have to do things in silence, right? The 6 to the 1 is bringing me the energy of the 7 of Swords. Sometimes you have to move in silence. Sometimes you have to be very strategic about sneaking away from things that don't cause you comfort. That especially if it's a relationship that's very demanding, that is very controlling, that is causing you a lot of conflict, that's been very emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically exhausting or abusive for you. Sometimes you have to be strategic and put together a plan in order to move away from it, and that's okay. I worked with domestic violence for many, many years, and I'm just getting like that safe house type of energy came through with the Two of Swords for some reason. It was like things that had to be done very strategically. It had to be planned out. The move had to be planned out. Someone needed to move away from something that was causing a lot of pain and a lot of hardship. And you were guided out. It's almost like an assisted guidance, almost like they do when we help someone to escape an abuser. You know, it's very planned. It's very strategic. It's almost like, you know, very done in silence and done in a way that's very methodical, very well thought out, planned. And if you have to do that, do that. Do that. Overcome the fear and have the courage, because it's going to put you in this alignment with your dreams, with your goals, and with true happiness, and also true love, which you truly deserve. 8 of Wands, messages from Spirit, following the synchronicities, allowing the messages to guide you for whoever needed to hear that. Allow the message to guide you. These are messages that are coming through for your highest good. Messages that are coming through to help to move you to where you need to be. And it's going right back to that energy of moving in confidence. Moving with courage. Taking back your control. Releasing yourself from oppression. This is coming through very strongly here. I'm also getting an energy around career and work. What it is that you want to do for career and work. You know, with the 3 of Pentacles energy. You may have that dream job that isn't where you live, it's somewhere else. But you have an opportunity. So just be very clear on what it is that you want. Because if you don't know what you want, God can't give it to you. The universe can't align you to it if you don't know what it is. And so this full moon in Libra energy is a wonderful time for you to sit with yourself, to visualize what it is that you desire, to feel the emotion of what it is that you desire, but also to become clear on what your next moves are, what you really truly want, so that the universe can align you to it. All right, let's see what's your outcome energy here. Look at this. Queen of Wands, you can't make it up. Taking your power back. Moving with confidence. You moving with confidence and being courageous is gonna be so key for you. This is my influencer energy. I love the Queen of Wands. Not only is she very highly spiritual, she's very attractive, she's very alluring, she's very mysterious, she's very confident, she's very strong-willed, and she's also a master manifester in her own right. But she does what's best for her. Don't ever let anybody tell you you're selfish, because you're doing what's best for you. One of the things that I've learned in my experiences over time is that people who tell you that is because you're no longer allowing them to use you. right? When you start showing up for yourself, being there for yourself, you're no longer allowing the other person to use you or other people to use you. Those are the only people that tell you you're being selfish. You ever notice that? But people who truly love you and have your best interests at heart, they're happy that you're doing something for you. Because sometimes, especially Queen of Cups energy, we get so accustomed to nurturing others, uplifting others, supporting others, being there for others, being the counselor, the support, and you extending ourselves for other people's emotional support and growth, that we forget to pour into our own self sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with being there for other people, especially when they deserve it. And sometimes we're called to be of service and to be there for other people when they don't deserve it. But that's between the contract that we have with God, right? That's the contract, those 8 energies. That's the spiritual contract we have with the Most High to be of service. That sometimes we're there for other people when they don't deserve it. But that's okay too. But the clarity and the wisdom to know the difference. When am I meant to be there for someone because they deserve it? When am I meant to be there for others because that's a part of my purpose, my part of my service? And when do I need to focus on myself? And that's how this energy is coming up. So let's see. What is your message of advice here, Sagittarius? 4 of Pentacles, don't hold yourself back. Don't let anything else hold you back. Don't get stuck and stagnant in things that are familiar. The only way we grow and evolve is when we push ourselves outside of our comfort zone to do the difficult thing. But those difficult things, a candle just went out. What candle went out? Oh, it's this one over here. Okay. So that's our candle of mercy, right? That's our left candle. It's the candle of mercy. It's our feminine energy candle that just burned out. Everything is resonant and very significant. You know, it's also the energy vibration of the left-hand path. So it goes back to that moon energy, that shadow energy, and overcoming those fears, tapping into your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you. Very significant. But don't allow anything to hold you back. Don't allow your fears to hold you back. Don't allow other people's expectations to hold you back. Don't allow the sense of safety and security that you've already established hold you back. If you've built a home and you've had sense of safety and stability in the past, you'll build it again. Even if you move somewhere else, you'll rebuild, right? We're in that energy of build and destroy, tearing down one thing so that you can build something anew. Are you going to exist in what you've been existing in, or are you going to be reborn into something new? That's the energy vibration that we're in with this lunar eclipse energy and the full moon of Libra. So it's all about the energy of really creating and realizing your manifestations. And the 4 energy is I realize what I want my world to be like. I realize what I want my life to be like. I realize how I want to live, what I want. What's going to bring me safety, security, and comfort. But it's also an energy of discipline. And it's an energy of truth. Force to me is all about truth. Being honest with yourself. So there's an energy here of you needing to be honest with yourself as well. And I'm thinking that's what that 2 of Swords energy is about. You know, be honest with yourself about what it is that you desire, what you truly need. And not sacrificing your own self for somebody else's happiness. So let's see, what is the karmic pattern or the life pattern or the karmic lesson that needs to be learned here? Look, you have to follow your own path. Everybody has their own journey. I'm going to bring this up because this is what God just told me that I needed to talk about. You cannot protect other people from their own karma, right? Everybody has to go through their own stuff in order to learn their own lessons. Same thing with you. The Chariot energy is all about you being on your destiny, all about you being on your path, and so is the Prince of Pentacles energy. This card talks about getting on your path, getting on your journey, your destiny, moving towards your divinity. But the Chariot energy is when you finally pull together your divine masculine and divine feminine energy, which is what this energy is all about, bringing together the polarities so that you're focused in the same direction. Your mind and your heart are in coherence and in alignment. You're moving forward towards the common ground. You're not in conflict. Your heart and your mind is not in conflict. Two of Swords energy for me is an energy of denial. Your mind says one thing, but your heart says something else, and you're having a hard time reconciling the two. Because sometimes we sacrifice our own needs for the needs of others. And I'm really getting with the Queen of Wands energy coming out, you need to put yourself first. You know why? Because the Queen of Wands is always going to put herself first. Always. Because she knows that if she's not happy, she's not content, she's not doing what she needs to do, she's not any good for anybody else. Now, the Queen of Cups, on the other hand, she'll sacrifice herself for others. Yeah. Because that's that mothering instinct. That's that nurturing instinct, to give of yourself so that others are well. Fire and water, conflicting energies, but you need to bring them into balance. Fire is a masculine energy and water is a feminine energy. And that's the energy of the Chariot here. You need to bring those two energies into a medium where you actually use the fire to heat up the water to create a new gas, to create a new combustion, to alchemize so that you can move forward and to move into your destiny and to truly move into your purpose and to move yourself forward. So this is victory. This is success. This is overcoming hardships and difficulties. This is accomplishing what it is that you desire and want to accomplish in your life. It's divinely guided energy. It's God-sent energy. It's you in your divinity. It's in your energy of God likeness, made in the image of. When you realize all of the power, all of the gifts that you truly have, you can use them wisely. It's all about self-discovery. It's the energy of new awareness, of attainment, of victory. And it's also an energy of opening up yourself to spirituality. But it's an energy of inner awareness and sight. And so it's also my energy of mastering the art of detachment and following the path often less traveled. You know why most people have to come back to Earth School over and over and over again? It's because they're always making decisions for other people and not making decisions for themselves. And that's the reason why that first thing came up for me. The need to talk to you about everybody has their own journey. You cannot save other people from their own karma. You cannot save people from their own life lessons. You're not doing them any service by cradling them and so-called protecting them and not letting them have the life experience that are required for them to grow. So you got to slide out of the way and let them go through what they need to go through so that they can evolve as well. So let's see what's in the shadows. Now is a time for change. And the beautiful thing about this change that now is the time for is it's the wheel energy. So it's bringing forth fortune, it's bringing forth abundance, it's bringing forth you establishing more. This is an energy of growth and duplication, multiplication. The 3 will become 6, the 6 will become 9. Things will just continue to multiply and multiply, and things will continue to grow. It's an abundant era for you. And then you have the energy of the 9 of Wands. Yes, you've been through a lot, but you've been able with that strength energy to overcome. You've become this fearless warrior. You have what it takes in order to continue to persevere. It's just saying, don't give up. You've overcome this point. This is my don't give up 3 feet before gold card, right? And then you have the 3 energy that started out the beginning of the reading. It's like, yeah, it might have taken you a long time with the Prince of Pentacles energy, Knight of Pentacles energy. It may have taken you a long time to get to where you are. You have created and found some stability, but you haven't gotten to the 10 of Pentacles yet. So the universe, the divine God is telling you not to give up, to continue to move forward. Continue to persevere. And then you have the energy of the Prince of Wands, and do it fearlessly. Do it fearlessly, do it confidently. Follow what it is that you're spiritually guided to do. This is trailblazer energy, and it's coming in up underneath the influencer energy, because others will be watching you, especially if you have children. They'll be watching you and how you show up, right? Do we have the Knight of Wands? No, Sagittarius energy is the Knight of Wands, but the Princess of Wands is also, all fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But the Queen of Wands is for me as a reader, specifically the energy of Aries. So it's all about the self, right? That's what this Mercury energy is going into. Mercury is going to be retrograde in the house and in the sign of Aries. So it's really asking you to focus on yourself, pay attention to yourself, do what makes you happy, put the plans together to move yourself forward towards your own destiny. And sometimes I ain't never seen a deck in the tarot that had anybody else on that charioteer besides the chariot. Besides the charioteer, nobody else has been on that chariot besides the person who's driving it. Right? Nobody else. If anybody knows of any tarot deck that has ever had more than one person on the chariot, let me know. Because this is your life, your destiny, your life to live, and nobody else's. So I'm really getting this energy of don't sacrifice yourself, because sacrificing yourself is going to lead you to loss. Look at that. And it's going to keep you stagnant, and it's going to keep you heartbroken. You cannot make the shit up. You can't. This is what's in the shadows. This is what's in the moon energy that you don't see. And then you have the energy of Seven of Pentacles here. Having to reassess, having to look at things, having to start over, having to regroup, because you allowed this energy here. And that's unfair to you. I don't care what nobody say. That is unfair to you. When we sacrifice ourselves and other people allow us to sacrifice ourselves, it is unfair to us. And that's not the season that you're in. You're in the winning season, not in the season of sacrifice and loss. But if you hold yourself back, which is your message of advice, if you don't take this opportunity to move forward, to allow your soul to expand and grow, you're holding yourself back. And it's going to lead to loss. It's going to lead to you being trapped and confined and feeling oppressed. And it's going to lead to more heartbreak. And that goes to whoever needs to release themselves from a toxic situation as well. The spirit just said, yeah, this is a toxic situation here for you. And that's the reason why you're being divinely guided away from it. All right, Capricorn energy coming out on the board, Libra energy, as well as Taurian energy. I mean, not Taurian energy, Capricorn energy again, with the energy of the Five of Pentacles. All right. So let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to get some additional messages. I'm going to clarify the shadows here, because all of this, well, I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords as well, because I want to know what you want a defense about. You know, what are you having a hard time? Whenever I see the Two of Swords and it's a difficult situation, it's usually mind over heart. It's like your mind knows what you need to do, but because of some kind of emotional connection or tie to it, you find it very difficult to make that decision, because somebody's going to end up heartbroken, you or somebody else, you know. But this is also Libra energy. This is Libra energy. Sometimes that heartbreak is the person's karma. That's what they're intended to, you know, was what is needed in order for them to grow. Can we get some clarification, Spirit, please, for Sagittarius? Can we get some clarification on this Two of Swords energy? This reading has changed my energy. It really has, because I've worked with abuse clients in the past, and I work with narcissistic abuse patients all the time. You know, in my line of work, what I do for career, and it's never a good situation. And I already know narcissistic abuse clients have a very hard time putting themselves first, because they either been childhood conditioned to put others before them, and then in the relationships that they choose, which is a part of their childhood wounding, they've been trained or assimilated or groomed into putting that person before them as well. So can we please get some clarification, Spirit? Clarification on this Two of Swords. What does Sagittarius need to know about? Oh, whoa. Okay. We'll take everything that turned over, which is just one transformation. Yeah. Now is a time for transformation and change for you. There's an identity shift going on. What's at the bottom of the deck? Having confidence. Having confidence to leave it behind. I also just heard get your confidence back. It's a crossroads energy for you. Two of Swords is a crossroads energy. What's this Five of Pentacles? Okay. Energy. Energy, and the energy came out with the Lovers. You know? This could be an energy vampire, your energy being drained in some way, shape, or form. Moving in a higher vibration. But this is also a choice. Are you going to choose you? Because really the Lovers is choosing the higher self first. And then you get to your wish fulfillment. And then you choose the lover. But you have to choose spirit first. You have to choose your spiritual journey first. And if the lover is meant to be on that journey, they'll be there with you. But it's all about choosing the divine, choosing yourself, and then the lover comes in when you're already content and whole. Healing rhythm wanted to come out in reverse. Right? And I think it wanted to come out in reverse because whatever this double energy that's in your life, they don't want you to heal. This is also healing. They don't want you to heal. Queen of Cups is also healing. If they can keep you in the low vibration energy, then they can continue to manipulate you, take advantage of you, keep you stuck, and not letting you see your power or your worth. Is how this is coming through. Can we get something on this heartbreak? Three of Swords, Spirit, before we wrap up. Three of Swords energy before we wrap up. I think it's kind of self-explanatory that if we continue to let that influence, whatever that toxic influence in our lives remain, that it's only going to lead to continued heartbreak, continued sorrow, continued pain. But it's something that you create. Threes is energy of I create. And how do we create it? By allowing. My mother used to always have this saying, oh my goodness, used to drive me crazy when I was going through my own learning journey, right? And dealing with different types of things that I had to go through in order to ascend and wise up and all of that. And she used to always say, don't complain about what you allow. Don't complain about what you allow. She used to say that to me all the time. Don't complain about what you allow. You know, if you allow somebody to take advantage of you and treat you less than and not give you what it is that you deserve or what you're worth, you know. But sometimes you need extra support, right? It's kind of like, you know, your circumstances, your situation, and what you're in. That don't mean that, you know, sometimes you need people to help you. It's a phase, right? We all go through these phases. The threes, to me, is all a part of the human experience. We all go through it. There's no shame. There's no judgment. We all go through these experiences in order to make us stronger. And look what came out. You're going to heal from that. Follow your intuition and do what your intuition is guiding you to do. Tap into nature. That's an energy of grounding yourself. And then you have healing herbs. This is an energy you may need to cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself from this energy. Call your energy back. Tap into the natural cycles and the rhythms. Is all about ritual. If you need to guard yourself, protect yourself, call in your angels, your spirit guides, your warring ancestors. If you need to cleanse your body with cleansing herbs. If you, this red is bringing me to the energy of a soul tie. This is also past life energy, right? With the moon, goes way back, and that's why it's difficult. It's why it's hard. Especially when you have a soul connection, a past life connection with somebody. But that's the reason why it comes up in this lifetime, for you to transmute, change it, and release it. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get your final messages. Something just went out. What else went out? Look at that throat chakra. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth. So we're going to pull a couple of messages from The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beattie. Full moon energy is all about letting go. It's all about releasing. And this is one of my favorite decks. That is all about releasing. Releasing. What are we releasing, Spirit? What are we releasing? What is Sagittarius releasing? What messages do they need to hear in reference to these messages? What messages do they need to hear in reference to these messages? Releasing energy here. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. All right. The first one that comes up is solving problems. That's that Two of Swords energy. Today I will face any problem that are mine and work to seek solutions. I realize that there are always challenges in life, but I know that I have the ability to solve them and grow stronger in the process. Yes, you do. Initiating friendship. Today I will pay attention to my behaviors and actions as I form new friendships. I will notice whom I'm attracted to and why, and not worry about whether the other person likes me or accepts me. If I make a mistake, it's okay. I learn something valuable from every interaction with another person. Yes, you do. And I'm really feeling like this message is letting you know that there were no mistakes. Whatever, it's a lesson or a blessing. Whatever experience you've gone through, it's a lesson or a blessing. Don't close your heart off. Don't stop. When I say this, I was about to say don't stop trusting others. You use the art of discernment. So as you gain more knowledge and wisdom, you'll be able to see snakes a mile away. You'll be able to discern people's energy, if it's for your highest good or not. You'll be able to make wiser decisions going forward as you learn the lessons, as you get into your personal power and the charioteer energy. Because you've balanced out your shadow and your light. And that's exactly what the moon and the strength is. It's balancing out the shadow and the light. They're one and the same. Sometimes we move in the shadows and sometimes we move in the light. But we need to be comfortable navigating between both realms. And then this one is setting deadlines. Today I will consider whether a deadline might be helpful in some area of my life. I claim divine wisdom and guidance in setting appropriate deadlines for resolving any issue that might be lingering in my life. And so the Two of Swords energy already lets me know that you're on the fence, and that the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles energy coming out at the start of the gate lets me know that you need to take action, right? So go ahead and set whatever deadlines you need to set. Put together whatever plan in place that you need to put into place and make it happen. Because this is just a phase that you're going through right now in your life. And there's so much more abundance and happiness and just joy. And, the divine really just wants to shower you with all of the blessings, all of the gifts, and all of the wish fulfillment that is yours by your divine right. That has been your message, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am honored and I am truly grateful. If you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button, share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joyner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time, and that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be on to you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.
Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine.